All right, welcome Raider Nation to Bacon County Red Raider basketball. Almost said football there, Lance.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm Brent Johnson. Alongside me here is Lance Wade. We're sort of dipping into new territory for myself and Lance. We've never actually commentated a basketball game for the Red Raiders, or any team for that matter. You know, we kind of call ourselves, we pretend that we're football commentators. We're not even going to pretend tonight that we're basketball commentators, Lance.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to talk.
We're going to have a good time, though.
Absolutely. Here to support our Red Raiders. And Principal that got me a while ago, he said, that's awful discriminating that you didn't call the girls' game. Well, again, this is sort of an experimental type situation. We hope to be able to do a few more games like this. They're introducing the kids right now. We'll run down a lineup for you here in just a moment. But again, we want to welcome you to Red Raider basketball here at our brand new facility. Our third game we have hosted here in the new gymnasium at Bacon County High School. Everything's new here, Lance, it seems like.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a tall bunch. This is a whole different sport, isn't it? You look for big and lean in football and try to get a lot of big boys. And this one, it's long and lanky. And as they introduce the starters for our crosstown rivals here, Jeff Davis, there's going to be 5 starters in basketball. One of them is going to be Colby Carter, Keegan Alls, Michael Booker, Tracy Salim, and Gerard Sims for Jeff Davis, as you hear them introducing our Red Raiders now. A beautiful facility here, breaking in a new gymnasium this year. A lot of excitement. Still have the old hardwood here, Brent.
Yeah,
as Tron Folsom gets introduced here in a mighty nice style. Drell Green is the next introduction, as you can probably hear it over the background. Number 4, Jackson Foster gets introduced. A lot of the same names we're used to hearing in football as will be the same all year with different ones. Number 5, Payson Sams is introduced, and finally Jay Jackson, number 15, comes in. That man had a heck of a year in football this year, did he not?
He did, and we haven't even mentioned the game and the atmosphere that we're going to be commentating tonight. We may be talking more about the fans and the crowd than maybe the basketball. Hopefully not. Unfortunately, last year we did have an incident following the Jeff Davis game. This is a huge rival. Like I said, we want to beat them in marbles, basket weaving. It doesn't matter, much less the sporting events. And this goes way, way back. So we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to talk about some basketball. We're going to try to keep up with what's going on the court. You can see it, but we're going to try to call it for you. I'm going to give Lance a try here, and I'll be
tip off. Tron Folsom tips it off. He gets the tip, but Jeff Davis comes down with it. Number 4 for Jeff Davis, Tracy Salim, passes it around. They're just working the ball around, shooting for 3 here. Nice shot, rims out. Tron comes down with it, forces it up. Quick play, Drell goes wrong. It's blocked. Drell picks up the tip. Jeff Davis comes down with it, and this is going to be a fast-paced ball game, Brent.
Well, I know our Red Raiders are going to run the floor, as you see already. They push.
Comes back with it. He shoots it up. It goes off the backboard. Jeff Davis comes down with it. He falls down and walks. Doesn't have 2 feet on the ground and rolls around.
I tell you, I like that no call there. When Payson went in and kind of dipped his shoulder a little bit, the last couple games I've seen our Red Raiders play, the umps have called every little thing. Maybe they'll let them play a little ball tonight.
Inbounded to Jay Jackson. He kicks it out to Jackson Foster. Now they're going to say that Jay traveled before he passed it.
Yeah, I think he slid his foot there, his plant foot just a little bit.
So now the play slows a little bit as Jeff Davis brings it up. Salim, their point guard, passes it out to number 1, Alls. Alls swings it around to Salim again. Salim drives in the hole, and it is tipped, brought down by Tron Folsom. Folsom kicks it out to Sams. Sams is going up the court. He's going to take it all the way in, pop shot. He scores. It's 2-0 Raiders.
And by the way, we got his mom sitting here right beside us. She did a little hoopla there as he scored. She keeps the books for the Red Raiders.
Salim again bringing it down for Jeff Davis. Swings it around to 24, which is Sims. Sims Passes inside.
Unable to get the finger roll.
And we're going to let it go out, and I think it's their ball.
Ooh, it really was a smart play. I don't think Tron knew that it had touched the Red Raider last.
2-0 is the score. Good guys on top. 6.5 minutes to go in this first period. This is going to be a fast-paced ball game. Folsom steps in front, steals the ball, almost gets it ripped from him, comes down, and it rims in and out on the layup.
Oh, you got to use the backboard there in that case. Had opportunities to score a couple times here again. Lance Fuchs been in the game in a while. We will run this floor.
That's right, and Jeff Davis is looking to play a slower pace than what we want to play. We're going to want to run it and run it and run it. They're going to want to slow it down.
Another
have
turnover.
Less possessions. Payson picks it up, and he's going to try to take it all the way. There's some contact, and there is a foul called. That foul is going to be on 0, Colby Carter.
And again, some call it fearless. Sometimes you want to take it to the hole. Just Sam's had an opportunity there. It was 2-on-1, but all our Raiders was basically behind the line here, so he carried it to the hole and got to draw the foul.
I tell you what, we have, as much as we talked about athleticism in a football game, we have these same athletes out here.
Oh, no doubt.
And they take 3 steps, and they're halfway up the court. Sam's misses both free throws there. Jay Jackson did a good job of getting in there and getting it, but I think he was in the lane.
We'll have a substitution here. Sam's is going to get a break, number 11.
Nate Williams comes in for our Red Raiders.
Another
Tell you
steal.
what, Jeff Davis they're getting the ball inside. The ball is on the ground, and it looks like we're going to come up with it. They're going to give it to us. I don't know if they stepped out or what.
The Raiders are playing very aggressively down here on defense.
Nate Williams is going to bring the ball up now for us. He's going to swing it out to Tron Folsom. Back inside, and Tron tries to slam it. Nothing doing it, rims out. Jeff Davis comes down with the ball.
Well, I can appreciate a dunk. At this moment in the game,
that was a travel by Jeff Davis.
At this point in the game, Tron probably should have put that off the glass and got the 2 points, although I know that a big dunk like that's going to get this crowd crazy.
He's not here. Tron, these young men are here to shame and embarrass Jeff Davis, and that's only going to happen with a slamma-jamma. Jay swings it out as whistle is down, and I think evidently that's going to be a moving screen is what it's going to be on Jackson Foster. Salim brings it up again, passes it out to 25.
Again, the Red Raiders are 1-1 on the season. This is our first region matchup. Lost to Wayne County, beat Baxley. My understanding, the Jackets are.
Jay Jackson anticipates that pass and swats it out of bounds.
I believe the Jackets are 0-3, Lance. They've had a couple overtime losses, so they're getting close, trying to get their first win on the season. They lost some good players last year that graduated.
Still a 2-0 ball game. We get a break, get a steal. Tron Folsom is fouled as he's going to the hoop. Great play by Drell and Tron. Drell playing quarterback on that, working it up the court. Throws a lob pass, trying to set up another big play.
4 seniors on the court for the Red Raiders. Free throws are something you just got to make. That's why they call them free shots, free opportunities.
And we've already missed, I know, 3 here.
3 in a row, that we've shot, we've missed.
Tron on his second attempt. The ball bounces around and does not go in, so it's still 2-0. 4.5 minutes to go in this first period. Lane Foster is coming to the ball game and very quickly picks up his first foul.
Tell you what, that young man, he's a sophomore. He's got a lot of ability and a lot of possibility for this.
He's got good size.
Definitely.
He looks like a basketball player.
Put a little weight on him, but he's about 6'3". He's probably got another inch or two waiting.
Jeff Davis shoots a three. That is Tracy Salim.
Yeah. And quickly, we're down 3-2 with 4 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock.
Nate Williams brings the ball up, swings it out to Tron. Tron puts the ball on the court, and he's fouled. A blocking foul on number 2. Or 15, they're going to say. So Bacon County will inbound the ball. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to go. We're down 3-2. This has been an ugly start to an awesome game it's going to be, I know. Ball's inbounded to Lane. He swings it out to Drell. Drell passes it to Jackson. Jackson pump fakes but travels.
I didn't see the travel, but.
Yeah, we're not looking at those feet, though. That referee's looking right at his feet. That's a hard thing not to do when if you play in pickup basketball. The play comes right over here, too. If you're playing pickup basketball, there's a whole bunch of traveling that goes on that's never called. You get out here in serious
I think we got on camera in that shot. It probably saw me flinch a little bit. I thought two big old boys was coming over on top of us, Lance.
We are right here among them. I'm telling you, some sweat hit me in the forehead.
I feel like, who is it? Is it Marv Levy, some of them that sit on the sideline for the college basketball and commentate?
A lot of pump fakes by this Jeff Davis team.
Nice shot there by number 2.
They're using our aggressiveness to their advantage. It's 5-2, Jeff Davis.
Great touch from about 8 feet.
That was Donald Bonner on the shot. As Nate has picked the ball up at half court, we call a timeout. Nate Williams, no, as Coach Green looks over at him like, what are you doing, son? Don't pick the ball up at midcourt.
We're going to take a short break here from the ball court, and we're going to be back in just a minute after this timeout with 3 minutes and 34 seconds. The score is just 5-2. We're back in a moment.
We are back in action here as Payson gets the ball coming up, and he's fouled by number 4, Tracy Salim. That's going to be
that's the 5th team foul. 2 more, and the Raiders will be in the get a penalty shot.
Payson's got the ball. He gets it knocked away, gets it into Tron. Tron jump steps, puts it up.
Oh,
and I tell you what, Lane Foster does a great job on the tip in. A lot of hops there from that young man. He crashed the boards nicely as Jeff Davis now throws it away. So it's 5-4. Our Red Raiders, and I came and watched a game earlier this year, and we were slow to start, but once we got going that second half, it was a jailbreak. I anticipate much that same. We've got to kind of get it going here. A whistle.
24, I believe, they're going to call him over the back there.
15.
1-5 again.
Yeah,
okay.
15.
That's the 6th team foul. One more, and the Raiders will be at the line each time they're fouled. Oh, what a play.
Foster again on the tip in.
It's just a tip drill there. And one thing I said earlier, this kid's just a sophomore. I appreciate his aggressiveness to play.
3-point shot again. Tron Folsom comes down with it. We're going to look to press. We kick it out to Drell. Drell's taking it in, and he's going to travel.
I don't know if he had possession of it to even travel. He was kind of fumbling it.
They still called that a travel.
Yeah, it was pretty awkward.
And the thing about it is, if somebody hits it in your hand,
that's right.
You know what I mean, and you're still it's just a good defensive play on their part. And Drell was a little bit out of control. Jeff Davis brings it up court.
Tron's going to get a break. 15. Jay Jackson comes back in.
Jay does a lot of hustling to get the ball in, and unfortunately, it does not work to our advantage. We had 2 Raiders going to get the ball out. They get it and have a nice, easy layup.
Trying to give Foster an opportunity on that perimeter. He is a three-point specialist, folks. He don't miss very many.
He drives in, but the shot is no good. We get the ball back. We pass the ball up at the very top. Kicks out to Lane. Lane kicks it over to Payson Sams. Back to Foster. Pump fakes, drives in. Kicks it back out to Lane. Lane spins around, no shot.
Probably 3 seconds. I tell you what I like to see. I like to see us running that offense instead of running up and down the field quite as much. And if you keep moving that ball around, somebody's going to get open. And we did have Lane open, just a little slightly errant pass there by Foster to get the job done. But I like to see them run that offense.
Jeff Davis brings the ball up there in the lead, 7-6, minute and a half to go in this first period. Action packed, fast-paced. Jarrell Green's going to get called for the foul on that, going for the rebound.
Wrong place, wrong time. That's almost like a no call. Both guys are going for the ball. It's going to be the third team foul on the Raiders. Second on Green. He's going to take a break. Tron re-enters the game.
They're trying to get the ball inside. You can tell that. They're throwing it around on the perimeter, and they're trying to run plays to get some backdoor cuts and things.
Blocked by Foster. Wow. You rarely see that on outside shot.
Jay Jackson comes down with a rebound. He's asking for some help. Jackson Foster comes to his rescue. Jay Jackson kicks it out to Lane. Lane, Foster throws it in to Payson. Kicks it back out to Jackson, Foster. Sam's with it now.
No shot clock in high school ball, so they got all the time that they want, really.
Back to Foster, over to Sam's. They're just kind of passing it around, trying to get something developed on the inside. Sam's in a one-on-one situation.
There's Foster with the rebound.
Foster with the rebound, puts it back up, nothing doing.
Yeah, I think he was out of position there on that side. He was a little too far underneath the goal.
Folsom's going to get a cheap foul on the back end there.
Yeah. It's going to be the fourth team foul. Second on Tron.
I think that's his first, maybe.
Yep, you're correct.
So 7-6 still in the first period. This is 10 seconds to go. And Jeff Davis pulls up for three. Nothing doing. 2 seconds, one. And they're going to get one more shot off. No go. And that final basket will not count. It's going to be 7-6 at the end of the first period. A very slow pace. Jeff Davis wants to slow this game down very clearly. We want to run and have fun. They're trying to play as slow a game as possible.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports, brought to you most importantly by Bacon County High School's Technology Department's BCTV Productions. I'm Brent Johnson along with Lance Wade. I got a couple kids, Carter Griffin on the computer. Looks like I got Caleb Stevens and Jacob McIntyre running the camera. They do a little switch swap there. But we're going to take a real quick break and be back in about 30 seconds for the beginning of this second quarter, 7-6. Jeff Davis over Bacon County.
Ball's inbounded to Sam's here to start the second period. Kicks it out to Foster. Just have not been able to get Foster free.
Well, it's no secret around the region in South Georgia. This kid can pop them.
He pulls up, has a toe on the line. Would not have been a three-pointer. Does not go. Jeff Davis brings it slowly up the court.
Wow.
John pokes it away, and he's going to have a free run at it. He's going to be fouled, and it's going to be an and one situation.
You talk about athleticism and length. This young man comes out, he's 4 or 5 feet from the basket, able to lay it off the glass perfectly, drawing the foul for a potential three-point play.
And does a jump stop there to maintain control. It's real easy to lose control and sling that thing 40 miles an hour off the backboard. He has enough touch there. Cannot complete the three-point side of it.
I think we may be 0 for on the
we have not hit a free throw yet, I don't believe.
About 0 for 6. I know 0 for 5.
As Jeff Davis throws it away now. We're in the lead, 8-7. It has not been pretty, but it's going to get real pretty, I imagine, before this thing's over with. Sams brings it up the court, kicks it out to Foster. Folsom sets the screen. They try to do a pick and roll, nothing doing. Kicks it back out to Foster. Long three-point, and he hits.
Yep, about 4 feet outside the arc. Lance, the reason he missed the last one, his foot was on the line.
That's right. Well, and he wasn't set. That one he had plenty of time to get set, and he wasn't moving to his left. So 11-7 ball game. Raiders are on top. Jeff Davis pulls a three of their own, and it is good as King hits it from the sideline. The old Larry Bird shot there, Brent.
That's my favorite place on the court to shoot.
Sams has it ripped, and now passes ahead to number 1. Alls for Jeff Davis, and he is fouled.
You know, that's one of my pet peeves.
Foster.
I'm going to say it loud and proud that just because it looks like a foul doesn't mean it is a foul. You know, and I know he'd have probably caught it. You know, our coach wasn't fussing, but their coach would have been fussing if the foul hadn't been called. A call like that, I'm always pulling for the home team. But there are other situations where,
as we just watched the girls' basketball earlier, they were calling fouls in there. That, you know, I was thinking the very same thing, Brent. It's just some of this is the referees are taught, and the boys and girls in basketball, they're taught if you reach in, for instance, you know, it's going to be a foul kind of deal. So you can do a lot of reaching in, not even touch them, and they'll call a foul sometimes. You know, it's just the nature of the beast.
All right, 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Jeff Davis hits both their free throws. Pass down low to Tron Folsom, and he puts it in.
Power move there by the post man.
We're back up 13-12, and now
ref kind of got in our way there. I tell you, it's hard enough playing against 5 when you got 6 man on the court. Now he sticks his rear end in my face there. Hopefully the camera's not on it.
They score again, another 3, I think.
15-13 now the score.
Sams brings the ball up the court. And we're trying now. Folsom is double teamed, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Wow.
I think it was triple teamed at one point there. Jeff Davis is going to get the jump ball arrow, possession arrow. Tell you what, we keep messing around with this Jeff Davis team.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've missed our opportunity just by the few free throws we've had an opportunity to shoot.
And that is a hard foul by Jackson Foster for a three-point shot. He set up for 3, and Jackson come over to block it, and they just ran into each other.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Get your money's worth.
Hey, that's 2 on 4. No, not counting this. It's going to be. You got 1 or 2.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 2. They just say it's 1.
Yeah.
Now they're going to say 2.
Yep. I think he had that moving screen down here. They caught him with.
Very beginning of the game, pick moving screen.
Foster's going to take a break. Allman comes in, senior for the Red Raiders, number 13.
I think they hit all 3 free throws. Jeff Davis has hit all of their free throws, I think, to this point.
Yeah, we hit
Folsom trying to make something happen. Nothing doing. Jeff Davis comes down with it. Now they're running. And he goes all the way to the hole, and he takes it in.
2013.
They need it 2013. We're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, we got to gather ourselves here. They only got a little run here. They've scored about 9 points in a row here to take a 7-point lead with 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This is Red Raider basketball brought to you on the NFHS Network. We're going to take a short break, and we're back in just a moment.
Yep. Sam's brings it back up. We're down 20-13 here in this second period. 5 minutes to go until the half. And we throw it away. Jeff Davis with another steal. They slowly work the ball up the court, do a backdoor pass.
Wow, what a play. They just unable to finish the deal.
Nate Williams looks to break it down fast. Jay Williams with a little pop shot. It comes off the rim. I say Jay Williams, Jay Jackson.
He's a good guy, too.
That's it. 24 is going to be over the back there.
I hope it is.
Yeah, it's a foul on 24 for them over the back. 20-13 still. It looks like we're just pressuring it too much. We're not letting. We're failing to make that extra pass. We're running down.
Well, just a little bit out of control. Passes are a little too hard, sometimes too soft. Like you said, we sort of get things together as the game moves on. Dalton's in the penalty here, going to shoot 1 and 1. There's our first free throw of the night. And if we make our free throws, we're 1 point away. If we shoot 80%. But if you don't make free throws and you turn the ball over, you're going to have a bad night.
Yeah, we won't probably win this game if we don't hit any free throws, and we hit both of them there on that one.
5 seconds called, not able to get it in time. Great defense there by the Red Raiders.
So 20-15 now, 4.5 minutes. Our Raiders are going to inbound the ball. Sam's inbounds to Folsom. Swings it around to Williams.
Turnover.
Turns it over.
Thankfully, a travel. We did have some defense back, but again, just a little bit. I keep saying slow it down a little bit, but I don't think that's going to happen. We just need to get a little bit more into control, I should say.
Peyton Nobles checks in for Nate Williams now as Allman set to pass the ball in.
Another sophomore for the Red Raiders.
Allman passes it into Sams. It's worked around to Folsom. Over to Jackson. Back to Sams. Inside to Folsom, and he saves it back out to Sams. Foul on 25 for Jeff Davis.
That will be another shooting foul. We just need to make some shots here with 9. 1 and 1. One more, and we'll get 2 regardless. First foul on 25. He was subbed in just a few moments ago. Score 20-15, 4 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in this second period.
Well, if we could hit our free throws.
Yeah,
we anticipate us having some free throws to end this period.
Absolutely.
We've already got them in this 1-and-1 situation now. It's only going to get better if we can hit these free throws.
4 in a row.
Devontae Batten checks in. Nobles checks out. We're going to go into a press defense. Coach Green finally gets everybody where he wants them. We're going to press them to take 10 seconds, and they cross it. And they pass it away.
Coach not happy with something, but turnover nonetheless. We get the ball back.
Sam swings it out to Folsom here to start this possession. Over to Batten, back to Folsom. He's looking to get it inside. He does to Jay Jackson. Nothing doing. Jay is fouled, I believe.
Before the shot.
Tron cleans up, but Jay was fouled on the shot. I believe that was 15.
Double penalty here now for Jeff Davis. 5 in a row. Have an outstanding, we're setting across the court from the student sections. I say with an S plural as
we get the rebound. Jackson misses the second. Go ahead, sorry.
It's all right. We got a ball game here trying to call.
Yeah, we do have a big student section over there. They're ready for a dunk, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
High pass to Jackson.
Again, it's just the little things like that that's killing us. But we do have an extremely large student section, taking up about a third of the side. Middle section there is some Jeff Davis fans and some students they brought over.
Travel on 15 of Jeff Davis. Carson Kirkland.
Raiders have a chance here to tie or take the lead with 3 minutes.
That's right. Sams brings it back up the court for us. Folsom takes it all the way in, and it's going to be a blocking foul.
Great call.
On 15. I don't know. I think he was there. He was close to being there.
He didn't seem settled to me. I'll take it. Ball game is tied. 20-20. 3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the second period.
And their coach is arguing that fact. They're saying he was already sitting right there. It's going to be 20-20 when this is all worked out. Jeff Davis is going to inbound it.
Allman comes in, replaces Jackson.
So we do a full press here. We were trying to get them to turn the ball over.
Oh, and he got it.
And we do.
Here we go.
3-on-1 break.
Oh, there it is.
That time Tron rocks the rim.
That's what the crowd's looking for.
Is there going to be and one?
And one. That was
25. Foul on 25.
When you get it down and you get fouled, I think that's what they call a posterization.
Absolutely.
Especially with a little alley.
It was a great assist, for sure. They've been looking to get that going the whole game. You kind of sense a little different atmosphere now. We knew this would.
That makes it a little bit better that he made the free throw as well.
23-20, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. We're going to stay with this full court press. It seems to be working. They do get it across the court. Across half court, rather. Pass it out. And it's out of bounds. Just a little bit of pressure is having an effect on this Jeff Davis team, and they've called a timeout.
Yep, something I've noticed. Will Green's taking a long extended break here. He may not come back in this first half since how we took the lead here. He'll have some really fresh legs that second half. I think he has got two quick fouls there, Lance, but we'll stay with it here. This timeout won't take too long. But, yeah, that's what the crowd was looking for. A big dunk right there by Tron Folsom, who doesn't have any problems getting up above the rim. It's just a matter of getting a good handle on the ball. Started making some free throws. I think that's real important. It got us back into this game, not just the dunk and a couple layups. But I know they're still trying to work that ball around to get it to Foster on that perimeter, let him pop another three or two, maybe extend this lead here in the second quarter, maybe break the heart of this Jeff Davis team early, because they've struggled. Obviously, they've lost some close games already this season, so maybe we'll play on that a little bit.
You can tell as the year goes on, we're going to only get better, as every team will, of course, but just these players working together with each other, knowing where they're going to be on the court and that kind of thing, that's what's kind of got a slow start here. Sams pulls a three now.
Very nice shot. No problem with that shot.
Jeff Davis is going to come down with it. They're going to work it up. They're going to take some time now, reset the offense. Number 15, that's why he's in the ball game, I promise you.
Yeah, that's the third three-pointer of the evening for the Jackets. I think they're three for
Carson Kirkland is now Jay Jackson saves us, and he takes it to the hole and scores.
Great play by Jackson. I tell you what, he showed some very soft hands there for a big man.
As Tron just swats one out of bounds there. Jeff Davis is struggling with our height.
I think just overall athleticism is giving them some trouble. Another turnover. I think they're just trying to take our guys out on the bench over here. That's a couple of hard balls they've thrown. The guys just kind of let go through his hands. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, they're definitely slinging. They're amped up trying to get those passes to keep us, just our quickness, getting to them. A minute to go in this first half. Tron falls down. Payson with the little pull-up. Nothing doing.
They say football is a game of inches. I'll tell you what, this basketball is a game of fractions.
Give and go. Kirkland misses the layup there.
.32 seconds remaining. Clock continues to run. 25-23.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me here if we just kind of hold on to this thing and try to get the final possession of the half.
19 seconds.
That's just what we're going to do. We're going to pull out. Now we're going to call a timeout with 13.8 seconds to go.
We'll get some shooters back in here. Drill, Jackson Foster. Hopefully we can keep from getting a foul on either one of those two as they hold on. I think they both have two. We're going to take a short break here with them as we have 13.8 seconds remaining in the second period. Scores 25-23. Good guys. Red Raiders in the lead. All right, it's going to be white ball here. Red Raiders will take it with 13.8 seconds remaining in the second period, up by 2.
Got our full starting lineup back out. Drell Green, Jackson Foster comes in with Jackson, Folsom, and Sams. Sams brings it in. Under 10 seconds now. Kicks it out to Foster. Kicks it over to Drell. Drell pulls a three.
Oh!
It is good with no time
on
left.
The clock. Wow.
It's a three.
Yeah, that's how you draw it up right there. I mean, I saw him over here with the whiteboard. He drew that up perfectly.
28-23. Our Raiders closed well in that second period. 7-6, I think, was the score at the end of the first.
It was.
They were up, so we do well in that second period. 28-23. Our Red Raiders are on top. What do you think there, Brent?
Man, I think it was that was awesome first half. Again, we both talked, you especially, talked about how the Red Raiders would probably give it a notch here as the second quarter progressed. And through the remainder of this game, we don't really expect anything less from our Red Raiders, just to get a little bit more in sync and a little fewer turnovers, which is what we saw, and we made more free throw shots. And that's contributed to this 5-point lead as we go into the halftime. So
That's it.
We're going to take a break here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports, brought to you by BCTV Productions here at Bacon County High School. And we're going to be back in about 9 minutes and 9 seconds.
Please tell me you're going to take that and cut it and put it on Facebook. Oh, man. I'll quit the rest of the night. Still a mess.
That was good.
All right. I'm going to come back and do a short intro, but this is going to be a short intro. Welcome back to Red Raider basketball. We lead 28-23 as we start the third period with 8 minutes on the clock.
Green inbounds it to Sams. He brings it up, and this is where we're going to have to close this deal out. So are you telling me now, Brent, that we are not best of friends? I just couldn't imagine that us and Jeff Davis didn't get along. Number 3 turns around to pass it to somebody. Nobody's home.
You know, we
comes and gets it.
We talk with football. We talk about the rivalry with Pierce County. That's one of those. It's like a true rivalry, but this is a hatred. You know, not a.
And it seems more in basketball than it is
in most other sports.
In any other sport.
And baseball is kind of bitter there too. Of course, we will always, unless we face them again, we'll always have great move by Tron, unable to score.
They're going to call Jackson over the back there.
10 years ago, we celebrated this past year, 10-year anniversary of our state championship where we defeated border rival Jeff Davis in baseball in a state championship.
Jeff Davis again slowly bringing the ball up the court. Jackson steals it.
Tell you what a ball game this young man has had. Scores a few points, plays aggressively on defense. Just can't get the roll.
Sams comes down with the rebound there, puts it back up. 30-23 as we start to extend a little lead here. Largest lead of the game to this point, 7 for our Raiders. Jeff Davis defend on the floor. He gets it out. It's going to be a 3-point shot. Jeff Davis is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball. 6.5 minutes to go in this third period. We've started well. Sams brings it up as Coach Green calls the play.
Yeah, he called him for it.
Drell's won the ball. They wheel it up to Jackson now. Jackson dribbles out of it. We got the big man up at the top of the key now. He kicks it out to Sams for the 3. It's going to be short.
What a rebound by
Folsom gets it. Gives it to Green. Green quick passes it to Jackson for a layup.
Great ball movement. Timeout by the JD coach before it hopefully gets out of hand here. For their team, the score is 32-23 with 5 minutes and 59 seconds. 2 minutes and a second goes off the board, and we stretch the lead even further here, Lance.
Well, we had good stops on defense, both possessions there, and then converted on offense, just the way we wanted to start the second half.
I got a comment on this young man over here that's bench coach for JD in the green shirt. I love the bow tie. This guy's sharp here. He's got it together. I'll give that to the Jeff Davis side there. A lot of faces in the building, not only just students, but fans have packed this house, parents behind us. Former superintendent, Phil Murphy.
So we press the point guard bringing it up.
I'm going to call a offensive foul. Just a little bit out of control there by the young man.
I think he did a push off there. I don't know if he got his elbow extended or what. Believe it or not, here on court level, you can't see everything.
That's true.
Sam's over to Green. Green finally gets his hands on the ball. There's going to be a...
Well, if you're not watching this live, you'll be able to. You will be watching, or you are watching it on demand at this time on the NFHS network.
Foul on Jay Jackson there, away from the ball.
It's only 2 on Jay, though. Williams checks back in along with Batten, number 1.
And Batten does a reach in and immediately gets a foul, and this is not the way we wanted to do it here. That's one of those fouls that we're talking about there. He probably didn't even hardly touch him, but he's just reaching in and around him.
That's right.
Something you can't do.
I think we had a travel, but we got it back anyway with a errant pass. Take a moment to thank Dr. Ryan Gravitt, just because he's sitting at the table with us down here. He can't hear me say this just yet, but I want to thank him for giving us the opportunity to be broadcasting here on this NFHS network, along with Daryl Ellis, assistant principal, and our superintendent, Dr. Lane Rickert.
Foster has the ball, and he just about traveled there as he drug his back foot. Green with another 3. It's going to go off the back iron. Jeff Davis comes down with it and attempts to run, spins out, and we're going to pressure them, and they're going to get it. We're going to get the ball. They touched the ball out of bounds. Constant, relentless pressure from this Raider basketball team. I couldn't get the ball halfway up the court, much less all the way down.
Absolutely. Well, our Raiders, maybe I won't get in trouble saying this, you have to do things. We're not a great shooting team. We've got a couple kids that can shoot the ball, capable of shooting it from outside. But our strength is exactly what you just saw there, is Drell Green taking it to the hole. And layups, short jump shots, and making them count.
Jeff Davis has constantly tried to work on that little backdoor cut there where they have a ball player up at the top and they try to get it on a bounce pass inside, and we're shutting down that lane. We're making it not an easy pass for them.
On top of all that other stuff, just relentless defense is what we try to.
We've extended an 11-point lead now, and now we have possession. And Drell steps out, but not. It was only because he was fouled, not called.
Right.
So Jeff Davis is going to have the ball. We'll give Tron, Folsom, and Payson Sams a break. Ball is turned over. Foster has it.
He is itching to pull that trigger, I guarantee you. And he does. A little off balance, maybe anticipating a foul.
They're going to call a foul on Lane Foster again. That'll be his 3rd.
Great play by Drell Green.
A behind-the-back pass by Jackson Foster.
Couldn't get it to fall down. What a play. Carried the ball, yeah.
Carry.
You rarely see that foul or penalty called because I guess it's so much
quick.
part of the game and it happens quickly. But when it's obvious like that, they blow the whistle. 34-23. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd period. 12 minutes to go in the game.
And we're feeling better here, an 11-point lead. I don't know if it's what you anticipated, Brent, but this is what I anticipated, this 7-6 stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
I expect us to stretch this lead to anticipated a 15 to 20-point victory this evening. And we may not get it, but, win's a win. We were – notice Jeff Davis has played 3 games. We were supposed to have 3 games. Benedictine was on our schedule this past Friday, but they canceled. The boys are still playing football. They will be playing for a state championship representing 2AA in the Dome this Saturday. Wow.
Drell almost slammed it, and then Tron came around and cleaned up. Blocking foul there. I think that's going to be on Sams. I don't know who they're going to call it on. As Jay Jackson comes back into the ball game.
Again, what about this air-conditioned heated facility, man?
Don't even know how to act, do you?
I told someone the first game we were here, this may be this area, this gymnasium may be the single most greatest part about our new facility here year-round because of what we can provide for the kids on a daily basis, and then on obviously basketball nights.
12-point lead after that possession from Jeff Davis. Sams has got to be careful not to extend his elbow there. A little push off. Pass inside to Folsom. Drop step. He gets his own rebound twice. Almost gets it the third time. It's going to be Raider ball.
Again,
Folsom looks over at Coach and is like, I'm doing all I can, Coach. That's all I got for you. Love it.
Again, I said earlier, a game of millimeters when you break it down of where that ball needs to hit to successfully go through the hole. Ooh, that's a travel.
And a travel on Jeff Davis. Are they going to call a foul on us? Or?
No, I think we're going to get the ball here.
Okay. Sams brings it up. 25's riding him. Good defense.
Oh. Got Coach got a tech called on him there. I don't think he overreacted with the call. I think his problem was he went a little too far out on the court as he was giving the young man below the basket on the baseline some trouble. We have the gentleman here at midcourt come in and see Coach way out on the court. I think that was the issue he had. As we got a 5-second call out here by our guard, what caused the controversy.
Green just being animated as a coach, trying to work the officials. They've not given us a whole lot here. He's going to take a seat now, though.
Yeah, one more, he's out of here.
Jackson with the steal.
I'll tell you what, this young man's had a whale of a ball game quietly.
That's right. Passes it off to Foster, swings it out to Sams, over to Green. Green drives. It is packed. Green gets it back, tries again.
And it's fouled. Cocked the hammer back.
I don't know that he was going to ever make it, but he didn't like getting back the first time. That's what that was about.
It looked good.
Yeah, he came back. He said, "Oh, I got this. Oh, you packed me one time. I'll come back." All you saw then was heart and determination from Drell Green. He didn't like it.
I'd like to see a made free throw here to really stretch this out.
It's just an 11-point game, not out of hand. These guys can shoot some threes.
It's just the opposite from last half. We're in foul trouble now. It's team fouls with 6. One more there in the penalty, and they appeared to have the ability to make their shots, at least when they had the opportunity in the first half.
We bring in Devontae Batten and Dalton Almond. Jackson and Sams takes a seat.
We'll have a chance for a 10-second violation. Oh, Batten's going to. Oh, okay.
Jackson Foster throws it off the backboard, and Tron.
Raider ball. I think the young man must have stepped out of bounds as he touched the ball for Jeff Davis. You hear the coach there. Push it.
Wanting to still keep it fast.
And Drell scores. Is he out of control?
And it's going to be and one, he's going to say. Drell is a man possessed now. If you give these Raider players an inch, they're gonna go.
If you give Drell Green just a little space, he will take it hard and quickly. He's not scared to go up and come back down.
Misses that free throw.
41-25. 1 minute, 50 seconds.
Great pass inside and one.
Yep, great play there by the Jeff Davis, working the ball down.
Fouls on Dalton Almond there. So it's 41-27. 14-point ball game with a chance to make it a 13-point ball game. And we've played a lot of, there's been a lot of different Raiders getting in the ball game.
Yes, sir. And I think that plays a vital role, especially as how we like to move the ball. We run. We need some fresh legs in there.
Foster shoots an air ball.
It's only his third attempt of the evening, second attempt at a three-pointer.
Allman gets the rebound, swings it over to Jackson. Out to Foster, who brings it up. He gives it to Jackson, and that's going to be and one as he's fouled, and he puts it up.
Tell you what, I don't have the book here in front of me, but I believe he's got at least 6, maybe 7 points with a free throw.
Jay Jackson is on the basketball court now, going to be one of those guys that does all the dirty work for you.
I believe it.
You know, nothing beautiful as you look out there, but he just seems to always be around the ball, and he's going to kind of come up with it and get a steal and get a rebound. And
he's had 2 or 3 steals. He's got 7 or 8 points.
4 or 5 rebounds. He's going to be a consistent contributor on the basketball court.
And a strong body.
And a good defender. Too high for. They tried to get something going there to just get the crowd going, and coach is not impressed. How frustrating it must be. I think we probably had a layup right there, and instead of just taking a layup, we're going to try to do a
little
alley-oop and get the crowd into it. How frustrating it must be to be a high school basketball coach and to see your kids out there with all the athleticism in the world, and they want to do this run and fun. To just say, can you just give me a layup, please?
Let's get some points. Let's get some points. Get this thing out of hand. 44-27. We have it in hand. If we can just finish this out, make a few baskets, don't turn the ball over, hit a few free throws, and we'll go away with our first. It's pajama night. I see a couple costumes. Batman was in the building.
They are working it. That student section is having a good time. Josh Thrift now comes in the ball game for Drell Green.
Another senior for the Red Raiders.
45-27. 45-28. That's going to be the end of the third period. So 45-27 going into the fourth period. Your Red Raiders are on top the way we wanted it to be. And we look forward to another final period here. Tron Folsom's going to come to the table and check in with Lane Foster as well. We'll return as soon as action resumes.
Take a short break here on the NFHS Network. Be back in a moment with Red Raider basketball. Eight minutes to go, fourth period. The Red Raiders on top, 45-28. Raiders are in the penalty with 18 fouls, 5 for the Jackets. Another
turnover. And we give it right back to them. Allman does a great job of getting back.
Oh.
They're going to get him for the foul possibly, but
yeah, I tell you what, he worked it. He worked trying to get that offensive foul. Unable to get the call. Great hustle.
That's right. That was a good play by Allman on that, just to stop the easy layup. He showed good quickness to get back around in front of the.
Lance, I think I'm going to get you to come and commentate our student-faculty basketball game.
Oh, Daddy, I'll be there for that one.
I may get you and Brother Peavy both to come.
I will be there for that one. When's that one going down?
They usually hold it in late January, early, somewhere in February. It's a fundraiser for the basketball team. Now, before I get your hopes up, there is no varsity or JV players allowed to play against the faculty. It's just pickup. It's a pickup team from the student body. They have about 20 on their team. They rotate out. And we have about 8 that we play. We rotate out as often as possible as well. What a great play there. The Raiders work it ball down in.
They are really respecting Jackson Foster's ability to shoot the three-point. They're just not letting him unload here tonight.
He drew the double team, which Payson was wide open. But we have a pickup team. We usually believe it or not. But it's fun. We have a really good time. The students really enjoy it, love it.
Sounds like it. Jeff Davis scores there. 47-32. We've got a 15-point lead, 7 minutes to go, and we're getting a little sloppy here. Drell Green comes back into the game for Lane Foster, and they run into each other coming in.
I think that's just that cheek kiss thing.
Tell you what, Jeff Davis is now they travel and give it back to us, but I was fixing to say they've kind of made a little run here. We've had a couple of sloppy plays.
Well, you'd think a 15-point lead with 6:55 to go would be enough, but like I said, they dropped a few three-pointers earlier. They're able to make their free throws. We just want to be real careful. We don't give them a chance to scratch their way back in.
Well, and in high school basketball, you've seen it turn on a dime. You know, one team starts making turnovers, and the other one player gets hot and starts making some threes, and 9 points can come in a hurry. Still plenty of time left in this ball game. We've got to kind of close the deal here.
Well,
as Jackson drives, gets his own rebound, puts it back in. He's just padding his stats
Yeah,
now.
he's pushing 10 points over there. We're going to sneak a peek at the books here in just a moment, but give you the details. We're going to give out a player of the game, and he is definitely on near the top of that list. Well, we talk about in football how, you know, a 2-minute offense and how much time you can, how much grass or ground you can cover in just a short amount of time in football with a minute or so. Well, with basketball, 15 seconds is an eternity with a couple timeouts.
Absolutely. Jeff Davis now, they just do get it in on the 5-second clock. That's going to be a foul on Sams. He's just got his arm hung up in there with the ball carrier. Number 4, Salim again for Jeff Davis. He's going to be shooting 2. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go. It's a 16-point ball game. Raiders have played a pretty good ball game. I know Coach Green isn't going to be overly enthused with it just from the sloppiness of it. A certain amount of sloppiness is going to come with the way we play. When you play as fast as we play, we're going to turn the ball over some.
Well, in the offense that we're apparently, you know, we do run, which is a real fast pace, push it. You know, you have to make the shots that you're supposed to make. You know, you're going to miss a few, but when you depend on taking it to the hole, shooting it around the basket, you just need to make the ones you're supposed to.
We do not box out good there, and they get their own rebound. They missed that second free throw, but get the rebound. Is blocked from behind by Lane Foster, kicked out to Jackson Foster, and he's going to take it in, and he is stripped. Good play by Colby Carter for Jeff Davis.
Old number 0.
We get the ball, but great play by Carter to not draw the foul there.
Drell has got to use the backboard there. Jump ball. Should be white ball.
The player was falling out of bounds there. Drell was defending him, and he kind of said, "Oh, you're going to fall out. I'll take that from you," and just took the ball from him. Ref calls it a jump ball situation. We have the possession arrow. Jackson wants to shoot that ball.
Yep. Oh.
That's going to be over the back.
Yep. They'll call that
every time.
Every time. You know, that foul that looks like a foul and always a foul, that always looks like a foul, and you're going to get it called every time. They're going to get some shots now. They're going to get 2, matter of fact, as that is the 10th team foul on the Red Raiders. Score 49-33 with 5 minutes, 22 seconds. Not sure how often our cameraman is going to the clock to give you an idea, but 5 minutes, 22 seconds. We'll try to keep that updated as we.
And here's the deal now, Brent. That clock's going to stop. Every time we have a foul, they're going to have, you know, the ability to score without that clock running, which will be to their advantage now. They still have to stop us, which they've failed to do. They convert 1 of 2, and they're going to put on a press defense now. And we should break that easily, and we do. Tron's just going to hold it now and work a one-on-one situation. And we're going to get an offensive foul, and their player was there, to his credit. Now Tron kind of jump step to the left to try to avoid him, and I think he did avoid him for the most part, but good flop by their defender, just a good play.
3 fouls on Tron now. With 5 minutes to go, he'll probably stay in the game unless he picks up another quick one. Surprisingly, Jeff Davis has been very selective with their shots, being down 15.
Oh, and we walk.
I don't know if, and again, devil's advocate, I don't know if he did. Again, it looked like a walk for sure, but I don't know if he didn't get rid of the ball on that. You know, you allowed that second step, not on the layup. But it sure looked like one, but he may have had a good argument there, but nonetheless. There he goes.
And Tron steals it here, and he's going to go in for another slam. And another classic example of how we miss it.
I tell you what.
And now Jeff Davis is going to come around with it, and it's kicked off of Drell Green's.
I'm all about a slam. I love them. Crowd fixing to get crazy. But as a coach, and I don't know what his philosophy is, but mine, if you're going to go up and get it, you better get it. Especially with a wide open like that. And normally he does. I think maybe he was anticipating a foul. That boy got him a little bit late.
15-point lead. It's going to be Jeff Davis's ball. Four minutes, 20 seconds to go in this ball game as we're firmly in control, but by no means dominating here. We feel confident for sure.
Lane takes it. Another
smart play by Drell Green. No need for the three there. Pull it down. Let's just continue to work the clock. Come on. Lane picks up his pivot foot. He knew it immediately as he did it. He was thinking, what am I doing? That's just a young sophomore. And he comes back and makes a great play and blocks the shot there.
Foul on Blue. Going White's way.
I think Jackson Foster got under him there, got in position. Greens brings Foster to Lane Foster to the bench. Talk to him, encourage him a little bit. As we're working the backcourt now, they're putting the pressure on. We get it out. Sam's is going to keep it, and they are just pressuring each ball handler. Drell has it 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this ball game. We're up 15, 49-34. We continue to move the ball around. Tron Folsom has it. Gives it up to Sams, and all we're doing is, and now Sams does lower his shoulder. He's done that a couple of times tonight. Jeff Davis is going to call a timeout.
I'm going to take just a second. I don't think I'm out of place by doing this, but I want to put a little shout out. He won't ever probably watch this or hear it, but those of you may remember Coach Jamie Rogers, who was here with Bobby Johns 4 years ago when he came in as our defensive coordinator. Young guy who, after that first season with Bobby here as a Red Raider coach, Coach Rogers was offered the head coaching position at Live Oak, Florida, Sewanee High School, and he was just eliminated in the semifinals this past Friday night, but he was elected Florida's 5A Coach of the Year, and I think that's a huge accomplishment for this young man. We got to be real close while he was here. We obviously stay in touch, and I'm real proud of him and what he's been able to do there in a short period of time.
Back to play here. 3 minutes to go in this ball game. 15-point lead for our Raiders. Salim drives. He's rejected by Folsom again. Or was that Sams? I think Sams got that one. Sams drives down now. Folsom's
working under that basket. Folsom, them long limbs, kicks the ball out.
Jackson Foster now throws it over to Drell Green. Green, now there's a timeout. Raiders, 2.5 minutes. Coach Green says, I want to call a play here. Let's get some points on the board.
2 minutes 35 remaining in the fourth period. We're going to take a real quick break, catch our breath here as we're watching Red Raider basketball. 15-point lead the Raiders have. 2 minutes 35 seconds to go.
Inbounded now as the Sam's kicks it over to Foster. He just about pulls the hammer on it. He passes it into Jackson, who is fouled. He's going to be in a 1-and-1 scenario here. They're going to say it was before he was shooting. He converts the first one, so that's a good thing, and makes the second one as well. (51-34) now. Folsom steals.
What a fake.
Jackson keeps it the whole way.
Love those of you, as they say on live television, they say, you young folks out there, you need to watch that as he takes it with his left hand up on the left-hand side, making the basket.
Easier said than done. You have to be ambidextrous there to make that happen.
Lots of practice.
Great play by Jeff Davis to make it an 18-point ball game. Or 17-point, I guess. 53-36. Too much math for me.
Yeah, you graduated from where?
Yeah, I know. A long way away from here. A minute and a half to go in this ball game. Looks like the Raiders are going to come away with it. Jay Jackson still diving for balls.
Ain't that something? What hustle by this young man this evening.
Jay Jackson comes down with the rebound now.
Down to a minute remaining in the game, 53-36. The Raiders, almost the 20-point victory I was predicted.
.43 seconds now, and the clock's ticking, and we're just playing keep away now. Tron pulls up, limp. He is stripped of the ball, fell to the ground.
Yep. I think he tweaked the hamstring or something there. We got about 25 seconds on the clock. Needs to get him out of the game. Looks like he's going to here. Foster checks in.
We're in the 1-and-1 situation here, so Jackson's going to shoot two with 21 seconds to go. 53-38. Other than the first period, which we were a little bit concerned, we never got real hyped up because I think both you and I knew what was going to take place here tonight.
Well, I had a good feeling. By the way, our ladies were defeated by the Lady Jackets earlier. Very convincingly. Yeah, no way. This number 2 says you're not dunking it to finish this game. Fouls drill here. 9.2 seconds to go. Fans are starting to leave. Behind us here. A couple more Raiders check in. Allman, Batten.
So who's the player of the game there, Brent?
Man, I don't think we look past Mr. Jay Jackson. Again,
I agree with you on that one.
We'll have to peek over here. He's got to have 10 to 12 points, several steals, multiple rebounds. Young man has just played a whale of a game. I don't have anything to give him per se other than just the credit of being Mr. Everything tonight. The high scorer on the team. He's done a great job, both sides of the ball.
That's it. The Gatorade All-Star Player of the game, Jay Jackson.
That's right. We are a Gatorade school. I can promise you that. Coca-Cola. Yeah. What a great job our Red Raiders did tonight by defeating again. Not only, most importantly, it is a 2AA victory, but a big rival win win over the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. If I have to say so, I think we did a pretty good job tonight for our first time ever commentating
That's what I'm talking
basketball. Of course, when the Raiders play like they did tonight, it's not that difficult.
We can talk basket weaving if they keep playing like this.
That's right. You guys just watch it. But we're going to take a whole lot of time here. I want to congratulate Coach Green, first region win of the victory for these guys. And just congratulate our team and our fans. What a great fan base we have here. Student section really coming out. I want to encourage them. Those that watch this later, we'll probably watch some of this in class tomorrow, broadcasting third block. But for Lance Wade, I'm Brent Johnson. And for my staff, my guys that were here with me supporting us, I want to thank you for joining us here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports and brought to you by BCTV Productions right here at Bacon County High School. Good night.
God bless.